Hi guys! Welcome to another video. I started this video 3 times now and didn't like it either time, so this is going to be the final attempt, but whether or not I like it. I am moving out of college tomorrow and I'm really nervous, but I'm going to bring you guys along because I did with my move in, and I feel like it'd be a really good full circle moment for me to document the move out process too. And I had my dorm room tour up like really right before they told us we weren't coming back, which is crazy. So I wanted to finish out the saga, move out, but it's going to be like contact free, masks on. My mom and I made a bunch of masks last night, so that'll be a good thing to have while we go and move out. And I'm really excited because I miss Buffalo. But for now, I am going to put a little bit of tonight and, well, this afternoon, it's like 2 o'clock, content in here too, because I'm going to try to make that TikTok coffee. And I was like really not going to do it. But then it looks really good. I want to try it. I just went to Target to get some groceries because we were really running low on a bunch of stuff. Picked up some instant coffee while I was there. Also got some stuff to make more pumpkin bread because I made pumpkin bread on Monday, even though I was filming that day. I didn't include it because I was sad baking, and like I figured I would include it here to compensate for the fact that I really just gave up on Monday. You're welcome. So we'll see what I get up to, and then tomorrow I'm moving out. So it's gonna be crazy. Water heats up to make the coffee. I'm gonna make my lunch really quick, so I figured I'd show you. Look at my dog. She's cute. I just have a like white mission tortilla. I love these. They're super soft and delicious. And on that, I'm gonna put some hummus and some of this Parma seasoning, sauce and everything but the bagel seasoning. And then I threw on some romaine, potato and tofu that I made in the air fryer yesterday. I'll clean that up in a second. And a fried egg. We have hot water and now we're in business. So let's see. I don't know what dish I should do this in. I guess just like a little bowl. This plastic bowl. So I'm gonna do a tablespoon of this in my bowl. Ooh, it's so satisfying to feel. I'm gonna do a little over a tablespoon. It's like a heaping tablespoon in there. Close that. Equal parts, so a tablespoon of sugar. Nifty. And a tablespoon of water. Okay. I'm gonna mix this. Guys, I think we got it. Look at that. It's not as stiff as I've seen some people do it, but it's definitely stiffer than I've seen other people do it. So we're gonna call it good. I'm gonna go grab a little container, and then, that's very precarious. Move that off to the side. We're gonna use some oat milk. 3/4 of the way up with oat milk. And then I have this almond creamer because let's mix our milks, please. I had a professor tell me that it should be called almond juice. And like, I high-key agree. I think it'd be funny. Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of this just for sweetness. Yeah. Okay, so now we have about that much room. Give this another little bit of a zhuzh. Oh, it smells like molasses. I can't get over it. Very, very stiff because it doesn't want to clean. And then a spoon. We're going to use this soup spoon because I like the shape of it. And bring our mixture down here like so. This is not going to be as aesthetically pleasing as everyone else's is. So it's like there's not that much, and it's hard to get it off the sides of the bowl because it's very thick and viscous. Can you hear my cat in the background? Oh my god, Bob. I can't, like, do you see it sticking to the straw? Oh my god. Okay, mixing it up because otherwise I'm just drinking milk. That's a very pretty color for coffee though. So I'm expecting this to be freaking delicious. If it's not, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I have a lot of instant coffee to get used up, but oh hell yes. Oh hell yes, this is delicious. Guys. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is so good. All right, I'm a believer. Anyways, that was successful. Okay, now I'm in a great mood. My next move is to clean my room and get ready to go to Buffalo tomorrow, which means grabbing bins and all that crap. And now I have caffeine to help me do it. I'm gonna make this for my family.
I'll be back.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Right? Tastes like coffee ice cream?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Ryan, do you want to try?
I like that very much.
Does this have Corona?
No.
Oh, yes. Corona on the lips.
Ryan, don't bite the straw. Just sip
Your
it.
lips create the suction, right? Inside
Yes.
your mouth.
You can sip out of the lid.
Well, ain't that's a little bit more coffee than.
So Ryan says no.
It's not bad.
I mean, you can get up and make me one every morning.
It's time to make pumpkin bread. I actually used the recipe for banana bread on the back of the gold metal flour bag. The oven's at 350. This is a 9x5" bread pan. I'm using sunflower oil because it's kind of like a low flavor oil to oil the pan with. And I'm gonna set this aside. In a large bowl, mix sugar and butter. It says use an electric mixer, but I'm not going to, and I'm not using butter. I'm using some coconut oil, half cup. Should have that much. Cube it in here. If you couldn't tell, I'm not a great chef. Baker, I'm a baker. Sugar, we need 1 1/4 cups. So 1 1/4 cups of sugar. No one is allowed to critique my baking technique. I know it's not good. Okay, like that's a given. It's genuinely funny because I take a lot of cooking style classes for my major and I'm not great at it. I do enjoy it. So there's 1 cup. So I'm gonna put a little extra in there. That's good. That's 1 cup and 1/4 cup. Okay. Now our oil. Okay, I'll whisk that together. That seems like wrong. Okay. That's funny. Okay. That's about as homogeneous as I'm gonna get it. This part. Okay, we're gonna call that good. So now that we have the butter and the margarine, our next step is to add 2 eggs, pumpkin, buttermilk, and vanilla. I'm not using buttermilk, I'm using almond milk. So eggs, how many eggs? 2 eggs. So our eggs. See if I can do it one-handed. Oh, that was horrible. Oh no. Fun fact about baking that you may not know, maybe you do know, maybe I'm just telling you something you already know. You are more likely to get a foodborne illness from the raw flour than the eggs. All right, and this calls for 1.5 cups, I believe, of banana, but I'm gonna put the whole can in there of pumpkin. Because, yes, moist. It smells so delicious. Almond milk. Beautiful. And because this is a banana bread recipe, it doesn't tell you to add spices. But obviously, if you want to taste it tastes like normal pumpkin bread, you gotta add pie spice or cinnamon. I don't measure because I'm just that good. Allspice, which I like. It's very spicy and delicious. Reminds me of Christmas time. And a little bit of nutmeg. So, with all of those considered, we can stir it up. The oven is hot. Okay, so here's what we have. You can see the coconut oil chunks, but that's honestly not a big deal. I made it like this last time and it was totally fine. The task of stirring in flour, baking soda, and salt. So flour first, we're doing 2.5 cups. 1, 2, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. The difference between baking soda and baking powder is that baking powder has both an acid and a base, whereas baking soda only has a base. And a teaspoon of salt, which seems like kind of a lot. I didn't add that much last time, but add something like that. I'm using a kosher salt because it's a little bit thicker grind. There you have it. Beautiful pumpkin bread, ready to be made. And there we have it, a beautiful pumpkin bread, ready to go in the oven. Goodbye, baby. While that cooks, I'm gonna do some dishes, and then I'm gonna make a grilled cheese, because I ate like cauliflower and tofu for dinner, and it was like deeply unsatisfying because I accidentally dumped half the container of onion powder in with it, but I didn't want to eat it, waste it, so I ate some of it, but I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna make grilled cheese. Why am I like this? Okay. It is grilled cheese time. I'm using the Chow brand vegan cheese and coconut oil, and it's gonna be so good. I think grilled cheese might have turned to burnt cheese. Let's see. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, never mind. Good for me. There it is, everybody. And a bread update. Doing beautifully. Time to eat. It's time to test. Moment of truth. It's not gonna be done. Yikes. Okay, everybody. Oh my god, it's done. Guys, let's do it one more time. Yes. Okay, amazing, it's done. We have created greatness here today. I couldn't be prouder. I'm about to go to bed, but I gotta try this first. I'm so happy. Yay. Good morning. It's about 7:45 and I'm tired, but we're going to Buffalo today, except look outside. The roads aren't too bad lately, but are you kidding me? Like, look at the depth. It's April, guys. I love that on the day I moved in this semester and the day that I'm moving out, it's gonna be equally as snowy. It's perfect. I love that so much. No, he's not. It's almost done. It's basically there. No, you can put chocolate in yours.
Yeah, when you get the chocolate syrup, I have an idea.
I don't know, but I love these cards.
You're a barista at heart, Dad. You really are. Oh.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom's Day, Mother's Day.
Oh. That's, you've made art.
That's easy.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine, no friends of mine.
Oh, This is sad. This is a sad, sad time.
About it. Just focus on the testing.
Weird. Say hi.
Hello.
I have so much crap. Oh my god. Guys, what is this? It's all my crap here. Like, what? We're home. The car's unloaded. Thank God. I'm tired. An update. As you can tell by the mess behind me, I've been unpacking my clothes and trying to get some stuff sorted, but I'm overwhelmed. And I think what I'm going to do to try to keep my spirits up to some degree is to take a shower and wash my hair. And as we can tell, if you've been watching any of my recent stuff, washing my hair is a weird coping mechanism. But it works, so that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully make a dent in some of this. Let me show you. Jeans, stuff to get rid of, all of my clothes, all of my shoes, and all of the clothes I've been living off of. And my grow light, happy plants. I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, but let me show you what everything looks like. This is an entire bin of like pajamas, and then on top of it are coats. Honestly, I'm not upset with this, it's fine. It looks cluttered, but in real life, it's not bad. This needs cluttering, decluttering. This shoe bin, I'm gonna go through. My bed is cleared off. And then I have laundry over here and 3 bags of clothing to donate. And this is the way it looked this morning with all of my stuff that I'm trying to sell on Poshmark or want to keep. And then that's my grow light that's making everything purple. And then my hiking clothes are over here. So it's a mess, but I know everything is, and I feel like I documented what I set out to document with this video, so I'm gonna call it quits and say goodbye. I really appreciate you guys watching along. This was a journey. We started with coffee and we ended with my life in orbit, even more than it was before we started, but that's okay. I hope you're all hanging in there and that things are as good as they can be. I love you. And I'll talk to you later.